Yeah, so I finally figured it out. Instead of keeping all of my bigger, thicker scarves in the bigger bin that I had that I couldn't see down below, this is literally a box that I folded these sides in all of my bigger, thicker scarves. Every single one of my bigger, thicker scarves that I didn't know where to fit them, fit right in here. I rolled them up differently depending on, their thickness. So I wanted to, now I can see them. So now I can see every single scarf. I remember I made a scarf and I don't know where it is. But anyways, so yeah, so all of my bigger, thicker scarves fit right in here. And it's a pretty big box. So now I can see everything. So I like that. And then in here, I switched it up. I had my winter hats in a different bin with the little dividers in it. And I switched it up and I wanted them to be in here. I love hats. I'm actually surprised. I feel like I have more hats. I just need to find them. But yeah, guys. I have to finish my nails. But this is what I have so far. In this little box here, I like this because you can see all my different hats now. And then if the collection grows, then it'll obviously have to go into something different. But I like this for now. And obviously these are flexible, so they flex and can fit into. So anyways, I love these foldable fabric boxes. Love them. This is not a fabric box. This is just literally a regular box. And my idea is to put some sort of attachment on it so that I can hang it on the wall, and then I'm going to cover it with some vinyl paper, and that is going to be that. And then I probably won't be buying scarves for a while because I probably have a lot of them, and I probably don't have to buy any for a while. But there are a few colors that I don't have. Like I don't have a yellow scarf. I wanted to get, you know what? I feel like I'm missing some scarves. I just feel like I'm missing some scarves. So anyways, I was going to say I want a cheetah scarf, a cheetah print scarf, but I have that zebra. This is another cheetah print, but it's like gray. See, I have a yellow scarf, but it's yellow and purple. I just want like an all yellow scarf. I want an all red scarf. And I want an all gray scarf. So I gotta find a couple of colors. So I have a few more slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be fine. I want an all white one. I don't have an all white scarf. This is really thick. I want like a really thin white scarf like these. I have an all black one. Anyways, guys, I'm just thinking out loud. Love these organizers. You should look into them. The link will be in the description. Can I just say something? That's Amazon pulling away. I don't know if you hear them. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna sit down with you guys in a little bit and do some stamping. I want you guys to hear that, so you don't think that's the backing up, the reversed on his truck. So he's backing up and he's leaving. He just dropped off my packages that I'm going to share with you in a second. The biggest thud on the floor. Boom! Like I heard him and the reason why I knew that he was here is because I'm checking my Amazon app and I knew that it was going to be here, my packages, so I can literally tell to the second of when they're going to be here. So I saw it say, you're the next stop. So I'm, of course, by the door, by the window, waiting to see when he's coming, and I just hear boom. So anyway, so I'm not, when I tell you that these delivery people throw your packages, they throw your packages. So just beware, guys. Just be careful, beware, watch out. Now I know that if something's broken, that's why. So this is what we have going on. This is my new shoe rack. These are the things that just came in the mail. I have to open up these 2 boxes. These are my floating shelves, like I showed you upon unboxing. This is something super special that I'm going to show you probably in a separate video, but you can probably see what it is right there if my camera will focus, which I do not have. This is my first ring light ever, so I'm super excited for that. Hopefully my videos will look a ton better. But in this corner over here, I have things that I need to organize with. Sorry for the focus. So I have screws and connectors and wall mounts, things that I need to organize with. I have a little shelf here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to get into. But first I'm going to build this shoe rack. Actually, this is exactly what it's going to look like. And I'm hoping that that fits right in this corner once all this stuff is moved. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to remove all of this stuff in the corner, empty it out, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have that cleared, I'm hoping, I know one rack is going to fit. Definitely don't think 2 racks are going to fit. If I could push this over just a hair, I think that it would, both of them would fit. But because I already built this thing and I am not going to take it down and move it over, I could take everything off, move it over, but that would be a huge process. I would have to take everything down. And again, this is just like temporary. Everything is going to move around. So I have a ton more to do. And literally, I'm just getting started. This is the beginning, guys. Just the beginning. Okay, so what I did was I took out all the tubes from the box. So here we have medium tube. These 2 piles are medium tubes, and up here we have the short tube, if you'd like to see a difference. This is the difference between both poles. So as you can see, one is short and one is medium and one is short. So there's a difference. So there should be 42 pieces of the medium tube, 42 pieces of the shortest tube, and then there should be 10 pieces of the fabric shelf. There should be 40 pieces of the 3 corner connectors, and there should be 4 pieces of the L corner correctors. So there's a 3 corner corrector and then there's an L corner corrector. And whatever is left in this box is, are the connectors and the fabric shelf. So we are going to begin to build this. I'm going to start in the corner, start to build and see how this fits. Okay, so really quickly, according to this diagram for step 1, this is, I think, what it's supposed to look like. So I just have to connect it all and we will see. Okay, so FYI, if you're wondering if this came with any tools, I don't think so. I don't see any tools in there. So this is all by hand. So I've gotten the first part. I believe it's just going to continue that way all the way up until we get to the top. Okay, so I was building it wrong for a second. I was wondering what was wrong with it. So now it's wider than what it is. Now I have to just put the fabric on and then connect the other connectors with the rod and continue building up. I'm wondering when we start to use these small pieces. Well, the small pieces are for when we start to build up like this. So I'm going to get the first piece done, get it in the corner, show you what it looked like, and then continue. You don't have to do this, but see how there's like a seam? Then if you flip it over, there's still a seam, but you don't see this line. So I would recommend you flip it over and put the fabric on this way. So there's a little slot here and a slot on this side, and you're just going to slide in the fabric onto... Literally, these are just connectors, plastic connectors, and these are metal pipes. So that's all this is. Super affordable, quick DIY. I can totally do it yourself. I am on my floor building this. I can totally do this myself, so anybody can do it. Okay, fabric on. I'm sure it'll even out as we go. And now we just have to put the rest of the poles on and our connectors. 1 and 2. There are kind of like a 3-way connector. And then there are, let's see, trying to find the other connector. Okay, so the other connector just look like this. It's just like a little L. Okay, so back to this. So we need to find another A pole, which is the medium pole, what they call the medium tube. And we don't use the short tubes until we build up. So let me get the rest of these connectors on. Okay, I don't know. That took me a couple minutes to do. So I have the first layer here. This is what it looks like. It's the first layer, and you're just going to keep building up. So that is the first layer, just the connectors, the medium tubes here. And now we need 4 of these shorter tubes, because now we need to connect them in the 4 corners. Okay, so I have plenty to go. I already cleared almost one side. Okay, so it's taking me a little bit of time just to build a couple of shelves. So I just wanted to show you what it looks like so far. Okay, quickly, common mistake. I keep forgetting to put these long bars in before I put this together. Now you see I can't. So now I have to take this part off. This connector off, put this bar first, and then put the other 2. What I mean by that is by put this side piece on first. I cannot do this with one hand, but this one will fit together, and then this one. Do you get what I mean? But you have to put this one first. So it'll look like that. There we go. So next, will be the smaller poles. I have to start standing up because it's getting tall now. It's probably a little above my hip right now. And just make sure when you're building this that these fabrics are all the same way, because I had 2 that were, or 3 that were the same way, and then the other ones were sideways. So what I did was I pulled off 2 of the shelves and just turned them and then just put them back on. So it's a quick, easy fix. It's just more of a nuisance. So here's what we have so far. Just put the 4 poles up top. Okay, so I taught myself a little trick. If you put both of these 3-way connectors on first and then put the long pole, it won't fit. So put one of them on first. Let's see if I can take this one off. Attach the pole, then put the other connector. And that way, I can't do this with one hand, but that way you have a little bit of give. Because if you put both of the connectors and try to squeeze the pole on, it's not going to work. I already tried. So I'm saving you the headache. So, but it works that way. So try that out. And then another little trick before you continue to build, put the second poles on, then slide your fabric on, and then add your 2 connectors. Don't add your 2 connectors and then keep building and forget that you didn't put this, because then you have to take the whole thing down, which I did once or twice. So I'm just letting you know from experience already. I've already done that. But once we're done, we're going to start putting some shoes on here to see how this works out. Okay, so what you want to do is now slide your fabric all the way on before you add your other 3-way connector. Now you got to make sure that it's sitting like this. You don't want this part sticking up, because that's how we did the feet. You want to have it this way, and obviously you're going to connect the pole this way, and you need to connect the pole this way. So this is going to go over here. Obviously I need to tighten that. Okay, so far we have 7 shelves, and we have 3 more to go. This is a 10 rack shelving unit. I guess we should call it. Okay, so let me continue. It'll probably get somewhere up to here, maybe. I don't know if it'll get as high as the rack next to it, but we will see. And I don't know actually if I can take the second rack that we have and continue to go up. I don't know if it will, you know, if it's too high, if it'll lean forward. But let's see. Let's see what I can do. Look, already, you probably already cut it. See how this one is this way and these are this way? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift this off and turn it around. See? No need to panic. Just lift it off and turn it. That's it. And just make sure that you assemble it down tightly. That's all. I just turned it. So now we're good. Okay, so I need to figure out something to do, because the boots up there, I need to try to stand them up straight. See how they're falling down, but I started to bring out my shoes, and they fit perfectly in the rack, as you can see. I'm probably gonna wipe down my shoes a little bit. But yeah, so we're starting to fill this up. I like the look of it. Now I just need to go shoe shopping. These are fire. I have a purse to match these with. I didn't get to wear these this spring or summer, but I will. You can't pass up a good shell toe. I used to love Adidas back in the day, but they're coming back in style, so super cute. Never been worn. I just gotta fix the laces, so don't mind the laces, but it's just to give you I've gotta turn the shoe. Okay, I'll fix it up a little bit later, but for now, that's what it looks like. These are not Nike. I just had them in a box because I did away with the box a long time ago, but I love these shoes. I wore them one time a couple years ago. So I just got to clean up the bottom and just put them away, but they're super, super cute. Ugh. Oh, oh, oh. Super cute. See, you could tell I wore them. So I got to just clean them up and put them away. I got to clean up these boots real, real good. They're so old, but they're so comfortable and they're so cute. But I just got to clean them up a little bit. I definitely need to go shoe shopping. Same for these. I need to clean these up and put them away. I think this shoe storage is literally going to fit my shoes. Maybe I don't even think all of them. I'm probably going to need another 2 of these because my boyfriend obviously has shoes too. So, yeah. But okay, so I am trying to empty the shelving in my closet. Okay, so sorry for the lighting, but now we are all clear. Empty, empty, empty. I do have a couple of ideas. I'm thinking maybe to put like some sort of pegboard there or just build individual shelves just to use up that space a little bit more because the shelves are, you know, come with the apartment. So I can't really do much with them. I can add to them if I wanted to, but I don't want to do too much. So that is what I'm going to do, but that's something that I'm going to be working on. I wanted to use the rest of these awesome fabric foldable little bins. So what I did was I put thicker pants, sweatpants, and things in here, and that fits nicely. Earlier, I had, these are my new floating shelves that I have to put up. But earlier, I was taking out, what was I taking out? I think I had the socks in here, and they just didn't look right, so I took them out. Now I have just headbands, headband, 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 headband. These are little tiny like mittens for winter. They're small enough just to fit right in there, so if I got a few more, they could fit right down there, and that's perfect for this. Then in here, I started to, I have a few more socks, so these are the socks that you wear under your boots, and they make it look like really super cute and stylish. I have a few of these. I have some gray ones down there, and then I also have some already in here. Sorry, it's kind of dark in here, but I was storing extra, like booties. Sorry, it's really dark. Maybe I could record this again if you're really, really, really interested to see exactly what the items are in here. But these are extra thick socks for the fall, winter. I just haven't even used. Booties to wear on the house. So I have extra booties that are gonna, slippers, booties, I call them booties, that are gonna fit right in here. Extra socks fit perfectly in here too. I could just take them out of this anyway, so. But that is perfect. Then I still have extra room to have more stock. Well, yeah, it's essentially stock, but stock of socks and little slippers. Okay, moving on. And then over here, I believe I already showed you, but if you didn't see, this is just literally a normal box, and the flaps I flipped inside, and this fits my thicker. I absolutely love these storage little systems. Perfect for extra socks that you have. So these are like, well, that storage was extra bulk socks, but these are socks that I like use all the time. These are tank tops, shirts. Sorry, it took me a second. Just stored right nicely in here. And these can go right side by side instead of having so much bulk clothing. You can, these is probably not going to stay in here like this. I got to figure out something else for my socks, but I'm just letting you know that you can stick your socks in there. Extra blankets. Here I have extra pillowcases, more fleecy blankets, extra fleece down there. More blankets, sheets, more like fleece style blankets. And over here I started putting, because I have way too many. Well, I have a lot of black leggings, so the whole bottom is full of black leggings all the way up to here. And then I just rolled up some thinner pants leggings here. So I started to bring out my fall winter clothing. So if you see here, I have been working on a lot of organization. 1, 2, 3, 4. This box I kind of DIY'd. About 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to the left. And then if we move these, and this box is huge, guys. Look how big this box is. This is a big box. It's literally an Amazon box, and I just flipped it inside. It's kind of heavy too. But then here I have why this was on the bottom. But here I store my winter hats perfectly right in here. So look at that. Perfect for that. And then another video previously, I stored all of my thinner scarves in here. So as I get more scarves, I'll continue to kind of add them. So there we go. We have thicker scarves, kind of DIY'd the storage, and then I have thinner scarves, hats, extra blankets, everything really organized as best as I can do for now. So that's what I'm going to do. And then the cool thing is you can stick this right in my storage area. See that? And when I want to use it, I bring it out. I don't know if I'm going to be using this for clothing because I have my crafts in here. Look, I just threw my sunglasses and my flip-flops because I needed to get them out of my closet for now. But I still have a lot of organization to do, guys. I got a lot to do. I got a lot to do and a long way to go. I try to say that both at the same time. A lot of... But yeah, guys, I still have a couple things, packages to open. These were my floating shelves. I'm thinking to... I don't know, I have a couple of ideas for these floating shelves. These are the screws to my floating shelves. Still have a lot. Guys, I still have so much to do, but I appreciate you watching. As always, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure that you hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe down below if you haven't. Make sure that you hit that notification bell down below so that you can be notified of all of my videos. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.